A judge in Milwaukee was arrested. This judge is Judge Hannah Dugan, who was arrested on charges of obstruction of justice, which I thought judges had qualified immunity for obstruction of justice, as they were the arbiters of justice. FBI Director Kash Patel tweeted just now the FBI arrested Judge Hannah Dugan out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin on charges of obstruction after evidence of Judge Dugan obstructing an immigration arrest operation last week. That means that Judge Dugan decided that the people who were being arrested on immigration charges were to be afforded due process, from my understanding. This is very, very concerning to me, because that does mean that the rule of law is no longer in effect in terms of this case, and in terms of what the judges can and can't do. Um, Very, very terrifying to see that, and it is absolutely a constitutional crisis that I do see likely ending up going potentially to the Supreme Court. If this judge gets arrested and convicted, we have a major problem in this country with that. Um, and I am absolutely not happy to see that. Because there is no good reason to arrest a judge who hasn't committed an actual crime. And in this case, the crime wasn't a crime. This was a judge doing their job and making sure people get due process, which is a major part of what you do as a job. You ensure that people get due process while you're in the courtroom. You ensure that the court proceedings are done properly. You ensure that everyone has a fair shot. You work to ensure that the trial is done properly. Things of that nature. You by the very definition of being a judge, cannot obstruct justice. But unfortunately, the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation seems to not believe that, and this is very unfortunate.